What is up, everyone? Inside of this video, we're going to be going over how I was able to make 1,500 inside of 1 week. This video is not going to be scripted or anything. It's just going to be raw, me going over the trades that I took during the week, just so you guys can see and then, get that knowledge. My computer stopped lagging here. Alright, so first let me go to Topstep and show you guys the actual, trades that I took. Now these trades were on my challenge account. One trade that I took was the 1,500. If this thing loads, okay, right here on March 4th, I made 1,500 past the actual account. On my personal account this week, I made another 200. You guys get what I'm saying. Topstep X takes too long to load, but I made another 200 this week. I did end up losing 120 on March 7th, but it is what it is. So let's now go to the trades that I took this week, just so you guys can see my mindset and everything going into every single trading day. Because this week was definitely all a winning week. On Friday, I technically shouldn't have lost, but I did lose because it's more because of me more than the market that day. Even though this week was like very choppy, still ended up coming on top, which is very good actually, especially when trading this system in general. For anybody who's watching who trades the SDL model, I don't like trading chop, but this week, I'm not gonna lie, we still took trades and still ended up beating, doing pretty good. So anyway, so on Monday, I did not take any trades. This price action had no pullbacks. Asia opened, did not manipulate in London for real, and then did not manipulate in New York for real. We just ended up running the whole day. For me, that type of price action doesn't really provide me with any real opportunity. So next we head on to Tuesday. So on Tuesday, let me go to the 4-hour time frame so you guys can see what I was saying on that day. On Tuesday, we had this 4-hour supply that had formed right here. So on Tuesday here, we formed this 4-hour supply. We tap into it during London, and then during New York, we sweep the highs of London. Yeah, we tapped into this 4-hour supply during London. During New York, we take out London high exactly at the high. Also, if you see this kind of like the power of 3 model where we have accumulation, manipulation in London, and then I was expecting that distribution to happen during New York, and just because we were just so high on the day, I felt like after we took out that liquidity, there would be some sell opportunity. I got in on the 5-minute time frame. I mean the 15-minute time frame. I always get in on the 15-minute. A lot of people ask me why do I get in on the 15-minute time frame? I think I'm one of the only traders who day trades and gets in on 15-minute time frame confluence. Just for me, it's really I don't know, easy and simple. So I got in on the 15-minute time frame and then held for all the way down here. This was actually what passed my challenge, I think. Yeah, I think it was this trade passed my challenge basically. And yeah, it was a good trade. It was a really good trade that day. Really good. Next day was actually pretty interesting. So the next day we tapped into I think right here, it was a 1-hour demand level. So here it doesn't really show properly, but I think it was on gold, SJU, USD, it was a 1-hour demand level that it tapped into. Once we tapped into that demand, we swept out all this liquidity. Man, we had Asia right here. We had yesterday. No, we didn't have yesterday. We had Asia right here. We had London over here. We sweep out both, and then I'm telling you, we make the fattest swing upwards. This is a very cool day as well. This was the trade that actually passed my challenge, because I only needed $200 or something left. And this trade actually went crazy. Took a partial for 1 to 2, ended up coming back a little bit for right here about a 1 to 1. It ended up coming back a little bit. Overall, yeah, this was the trade of the week. This was really clean. Honestly, if we were in trending price action, really trending bull market like we were before, I'm sure this trade would have kept on going higher. But it's what it is. This next day was so interesting, Thursday, because we had the manipulation inside of London. This was like the real move of the day. This was the move I wanted to get in because it tapped right into one of my zones, like right here, and then it started rejecting, going higher. So because of that, I was looking for more sell opportunities. We tapped into this 15-minute right here we also took London high. We had Asia up here, but for some reason I did not feel like we were going to tap into Asia. And I ended up being right where we did not tap into Asia. We stayed inside of London, and then I ended up catching almost a 1-to-1. I didn't catch all the way down here. I closed around somewhere here because of the hours or whatever. I couldn't hold all the way down here just because of the hours. But overall, good trade. Really good trade. This trade was very interesting because when I signaled it out, literally, I think everybody thought that we were about to lose once we got this close to the stop loss. But we ended up taking it, still winning, which is nice. And that brings me to Friday. Friday, I could have low-key won on Friday. Like, I low-key should have won. But because I was being a little bit stubborn, I did lose. I did take a partial. So we tapped into one of my zones. We took out London high. Usually when we take out London high, I immediately move my stop loss to break even. Just because I know when we take out London high, when Asia's already taken out, we're looking for a reversal a lot of the times. That accumulation, manipulation, distribution, we usually distribute after we take out all of the liquidity, and I knew there was a high potential of that, but for some reason that day I don't know. I did not move my stop loss to break even. I did take a partial, but I didn't move it to break even, and that's what ended causing me a little bit of a loss on that day. Could have been avoided, honestly. Could have had a whole green streak. One of my students actually took his money off the table, and he actually won, so it's like, dang. It's funny. But overall, as you can see, like, this price action in general is like something I'm not participating this week. Last week was sort of like it was NFP week. I'm like, okay, let me get a couple of trades in, but now I'm like, nah, because I'm kind of tired of the back and forth volatility of this chop. I'm waiting for us to get some clean price action in again so I can start really looking for where the market is going to truly go and just be with that trend. Makes things a hell of a lot easier. So overall, this week was a good week though. Like, if you're in my Discord community, let me show you guys it real quick. So in my Discord community, I give out free signals every single day I trade. As you can see this day, like I just explained to you guys, I had an L day. I give out literally free signals every single day inside of the markets with the stop loss, with the entry, with the timestamp. I'm not editing the text messages either. I'm saying get in right here, and people are holding all for free. So if you guys are interested in it, interested in joining, interested in getting free signals, being in a community, and honestly learning how to actually trade, and especially if you're not profitable this year, then the link is inside of the description. Yeah, that's about it for the trades that I took this week. Nothing really special, honestly. Each day presented a good opportunity. And yeah, we just rinse in, rinse out. I'm gonna come back next week, look for more trades, look for more A+ setups to take, and then we're just gonna run this Topstep account up and make this money. So that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time.